Okay, this t-shirt says beware because I bite. And that's what I do when I'm looking at potato chips. I said, beware potato chips, I bite. My hat is Siesta Key, which is a beautiful place on the beach in Florida. I haven't been there. No one ever. No, I'm whining, but it's true. No one ever, number one, no one ever brought me flowers. Number two, no one ever took me on a trip. Number three, no one ever asked me if I wanted to get married to them. Number four, no one cares. Number five, no one knows. And number six, I don't know if I can get that extra thumb in there. I'm speechless. Okay, I guess I'm stopping at number six. So there you know the history of me. I am absolutely. I don't know. I got no descriptors today. I'm looking at the birds. I don't know if you can see, but there's little tiny finches out there that are at the bird feeder, and they're having their afternoon snack. I do like looking at birds, and I like looking at the planes that go by. Plane spotting. Sometimes I watch trains, but most of the planes, they're easier to see. My words of wisdom for today are I always like going to Google and I type in quantum physicist quotes. And you get the best quotes ever if you do that. You'll get Einstein, Niels Bohr, Heisenberg, Richard Feynman. There's a fellow named Bose. He's very interesting. All of these quantum physicists are very interesting. Feynman said, I can't even tell you. I was shocked and appalled at what he said. Well, they quoted him as saying anyway. I think he's dead, so I have no way of confirming it. But basically, what he said was undergraduates in his class, if they gave him a lot of questions, what he would do is he would take them to the campus bar. And he said if they were cute, he would get them in the sack. So that's what quantum physics professors are all about. They're nothing to do with physics or mathematics. They're about getting laid. I was listening to Leonard Cohen this morning because someone on one of my Facebook groups posted a link and said, oh, this is the proof that 9/11 was an inside job. And I immediately thought of Leonard Cohen's song, Everyone Knows. So I posted that one there. So that song has been going around my head. Everyone knows that the dice are loaded. Everyone knows that my nose is green. Everyone knows that the time is thorough. Everyone knows that I am a burro. Everyone knows that there never is a way. Everyone knows that I'm kind of gay. Everyone knows that there's no one for me. Everyone knows it's because I'm hard to please. Everyone knows that I can never get down. Everyone knows that I try not to frown. Everyone knows there is no big deal. Everyone knows that I like to squeal. And everyone knows that if you're kind of naughty, I'll be one that... Nothing rhymes with naughty? Naughty. Fraught rhymes with not. But fraughty doesn't make much... Oh, that was the word I was trying to remember. Have you ever heard of frottage? There's this gay guy, Darren, who lives in Surrey, British Columbia, who is into frottage. The only person I ever heard this from was Darren. And I think it's something to do with, I don't know, showering. I don't understand. I don't understand. Everyone knows there is no world. Everyone knows that it's kind of been heard. Everyone knows that I'm out of lines. Everyone knows that feta cheese is kept in brine. Everyone knows there is no naked. Everyone knows the empire needs a glaikid. Glaikid means stupid in Gaelic Scottish. Everyone knows there's no one here. Everyone knows I don't drink beer. Everyone knows there ain't no... I was going to say bitter because I was going to go on with beer. Everyone knows there is no bitter. Everyone knows there is no shitter. Everyone knows I cannot be clean. Everyone knows I just showered half an hour ago. Everyone knows there is no cancer. Everyone knows I cannot be your dancer. Everyone knows I'm not doing that one. Everyone knows why, too. This morning, my spirit guides were praying to Durga, who is a cosmic celestial being, I think, of the Hindu pantheon. When I was working in film in Vancouver, Canada, the directors and producers and assistant directors were constantly going, Durga, 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 Durga. So they were invoking Durga while they were doing all of their films, and so my spirit guides were invoking Durga because we seem to be at quite an impasse in that my employment counselor emailed me on the weekend asking, and this is the first contact she's made with me. She's actually my second employment counselor. My first one bugged out, which means disappeared. And she sent me a link to a job flipping burgers. And then I didn't really follow up on that. And then she sent me this email, how's your job hunt going? And I haven't responded to her. She's not much of a counselor. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to drop in and be counseled or something, but I saw on the LinkedIn update that where I live, that employment jobs are down. And what else did we see? Oh, Instagram is going to remove likes in Canada. So you can't see how many likes are on other people's Instagram, but you can still see it on theirs. My biggest, and then there was a product manager for Instagram there on LinkedIn. I was going to send her a message because I have a pet peeve. Well, first thing that happened is I clicked on send her a message, and LinkedIn immediately said, "Oh, you got to sign up to pay us $60 a month before you can even access the email on LinkedIn to email this person." So, I hate LinkedIn. I have never got a job offer from LinkedIn. I've got so many people on LinkedIn, it's not funny, but it doesn't work. It's the most useless app. Okay, secondly, I was going to tell you my pet peeve with Instagram. It's when you go into the little messaging section and you want to send someone a personalized message. You can do it on Instagram, unlike LinkedIn. But when you do that, the keyboard comes up, it comes up about this big on the bottom of your screen. But on the bottom of your screen, if I can get my finger right about there, that's where the message goes. So your keyboard is over top of where you're typing, so you can't see what you're typing. Why don't they put the message way up here where the type goes and have the keyboard down here? Don't they use their own app? It's so, duh. Grade 2 could figure that one out, but no, when you're typing a message, you can't see what's there. And so you're kind of guessing, and then you got to remove the keyboard to look at what you typed. It's very difficult to type, and it's easier to make typos, and you can't figure it out. I mean, this is an app that millions and millions of users, and don't the product managers know? Don't they use their own app, and don't they go like, "Duh, this is stupid"? I've got SoundCloud that I like to put my horrible karaoke up on, and SoundCloud just stopped working one day. What I do is I use a little recorder on the smartphone. It records the music, and then it's got the file. I rename the file, and then it's got a direct link to upload to SoundCloud. And every time I upload to SoundCloud, the app crashes. Why? I can go back and I sent them a couple of, it says the app crashed. You want to send the data to SoundCloud? Yeah, I'll send it. See if they can figure it out. They don't send me anything back, and they don't fix the app. I don't know, like the people in Silicon Valley are supposed to be so smart making up these apps and things, millions and millions of users. Don't you use your own app? Haven't you figured out that it's crashing all the time? If it's crashing on my phone, I've got a fairly new phone, it's like just over a year old. It's not like my phone's the problem. The problem is your app. Your app is crashing for no apparent reason. You've got the stats. Why does it keep crashing? Why doesn't it work? Is it not working for anybody else too? I don't know. I mean, seriously, I bite. Okay, well, that's 12 minutes of my yip. This is YIP is called a yip. It's like a rant. But Rumpelstiltskin, my associate, told me we're using yip rather than rant. So there's my rant and my yip for today. Rumpelstiltskin is a little tiny imp from the fairy realm. He's 2,700 years old, and he came to me one day and he said, "You be me and I be you." And it took me a long time to figure out what he meant. I thought there was like that Disney film, I think it was Jodie Foster originally, and it was like they were switching bodies or something. I thought he wanted to go in my body and I would go in his. But no, he just wanted to be like, point out that, we're all one thing. You be me and I be you. It took me a very long time to figure it out. He used to talk to me. He doesn't talk to me very much. Sometimes he sends me smoke signals and things. I think he's got a thing for me, actually. No one say that Rumpelstiltskin is gay or something. I don't know. I mean, they're fairies. I mean, fairies and gays. And I don't know, but he likes to... He doesn't want me to tell you anything more about him right now. One day, perhaps, he'll come and he'll let me be Rumpelstiltskin, and then I will be you and you'll be me, Rumpelstiltskin. And then he'll talk to you instead of me talking about him. That's 13 minutes. I'm trying to keep it down to under 10 minutes because then it can go on Instagram. Why does Instagram limit you to 10 minutes on their Instagram television and 1 minute for their little mini things? I don't know. So, but anyway, this is 14 minutes, so it has to go on YouTube.